This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. So this rapper name, what's his name? Spenzo? Is that his name? This guy was dissing the dead, okay? Spenzo. He gets into an altercation for dissing the dead. This is why you shouldn't diss the dead. They tied this guy up, put him in a trunk, and slapped him around and said, apologize to my kids. And he was like, I love you. Don't do that to me. I love when these, like, hardcore Chicago rappers get into it by themselves and then they start crying like babies. Am I built for that? No, I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying the hypocrisy in it all, where they're like, I'm going to slide on this person. So-and-so dies, nobody slides, okay? King Von died, nobody slide, okay? It's just like you see the hypocrisy in the whole thing. It's disgusting. This guy's tied up, and they're filming the crime as it's happening. The guys are just as goofy that tied him up. Let's be honest, okay? They tied him up, put him in the trunk, and made him apologize on camera. It's crazy. It's nuts out here, bro. It's you can't make this stuff up, you know? Then we got a drunk Irv Gotti is the best Irv Gotti. I'll tell you why. Because he tells you all the secrets that happened back in the day. He even told you, he's like, hey, we were blackballing 50 Cent. We were doing it. Hey! Cat's out the bag. You know, he had a reason to be mad. You know, like, we were blackballing him, you know? But then he'll make up some stuff to make himself sound more gangster, which is, like, hilarious at the same time. But anyways, he reveals that Nas was supposed to be featured on Jay-Z's Can I Live, and Nas never showed up at the studio. Now, back then, rap was even more competitive, okay? Like, nobody wanted to see the next man win. They're like, I ain't jumping on his thing, man. It's just going to help him blow up. Nobody wanted competition back then. And this is why it was so horrible to sign to rappers for such a long time. All they were doing was they never wanted you to outshine them. 50 Cent's the only person that wanted his artists to outshine him because he saw the value in having a crew of everyone that's winning. He had more of like a Dame Dash mentality for his record label, because he wanted everyone to shine. Jay-Z didn't want everybody to shine. Notice how Memphis Bleak never went past him. Nobody ever passed Jay-Z. Big Gipp actually does a great breakdown of how Jay-Z didn't really start to really shine till after 2005 or 6. Every album, there was something else. Like Jay-Z's moment, if you really look at things, Jay-Z's moment is so small. It's like 1990. He's always been the number 7 rapper, right? Because 98 to 2003, you'll get a pocket of Rockefeller, right? Heavy. And in that pocket, you know, you'll get Volume 1, you'll get Volume 2, Blueprint 3, right? Or something like that. You'll get the Blueprint 1 and 2. You know, you'll get those albums, right? During that time, DMX dominated 98, 99, right? Before that, you had Tupac and Nas dominating, right? And Biggie, right? Then you get this pocket of like 2000, 2001, 2002, Jay-Z dominating. 50 Cent drops in 2003, dominates 2003 to 2007. Jay-Z still, he's always been that number 5 spot. You know, he's always been consistent there. He's never been the number 1 guy. I mean, obviously, money-wise, he is there now, you know? That's because, you know, he played the game. Played that game. But It is interesting, Jay-Z's winning, da 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 da. Everyone's like, anyone with money, people will just gobble them. They take they people will do anything for money. Let's be honest. People, he's got money, man. He doesn't care, bro. But like people, we're talking about integrity and the truth. Not. Oh my gosh, he's got the most money, bro. Bro, you could be a sucker and still have the most money. I'm not saying he's a sucker. I'm just saying anybody could be. It does just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you're the man. It means you can do a lot more than the next person. But when it comes down to the truth, you can't rewrite the truth because you have a lot of money. I mean, you can, but it's not really the truth, Yeah, Jay-Z did more business moves. He's business savvy, And that's, I think, what people respect most. It's not, and he has good music. He's consistent, at least, Now, all the rappers I just mentioned, they kind of fell out of the grace with music. Like, you're not running to check out the new 50 Cent verse, 50 Cent dominated in a different way. Everyone has their domination in a different way. But Jay-Z's always been consistent. Well, let's at least give him that. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.